Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about making a transformation in your life. I'm going to be sharing my experience with change. I'm going to be sharing some tips and how to make change in your life easier and how to actually start changing things in your life. This is so important because the new year is coming and a lot of people decide to make changes in their life, and I really want to offer some help with that. I've been through a lot of change in my life the past 3 years, and I've learned a lot about what helps with change and what holds us back from change, and I want to talk about it. Change happens because there's a feeling and there's an urge inside of us to make that change. Change is scary because it's something we haven't experienced before, and all these questions come into our minds and all these fears come into our minds, and we're like, I'm scared, I don't want to do this, what am I going to leave behind, like I'm going to lose all these things. And a quote that really helped me with facing change is thinking about change like this. Instead of thinking about the things that you are going to leave behind, start thinking about the things that you could possibly gain. Like, what is going to happen when you make this change in your life? What good things are going to come into your life? One thing that's really hard that happens when you're experiencing change is things don't go your way. Like, the world doesn't start working in your favor when you start making a change in your life. Like, a lot of the times the world kind of holds you back and it's like, don't change. And people around you can be like, don't change, like what are you doing? And like they get like, you know, people react to when you are trying to change, and the world reacts to when you're trying to change, and it kind of tries to make you stay as you are. What I've learned is that when life isn't going your way, it's not telling you to stop, it's challenging you to keep going. And it's so confusing because it's like, well, if life isn't working out for me, like I should just stop and it's not meant to be. But I swear that those challenging moments are shaping you into the person you are going to become. And without those challenging moments, you can't become that person that you want to be. Take on those challenges and know that you can overcome them. And they're not there to stop you, but they're there to make you stronger. And I am so certain about that. And I know it's really hard to believe that in those moments where it's happening and you're like, oh my goodness, life sucks. I swear, like, they're there for a reason. They're not there to hurt you. They're there to teach you and to guide you. Things that really help me make changes in my life and to continue to change is listen to podcasts that are in line with what you're trying to do. Follow people on Instagram that motivate you and that are in line with what you're trying to do. Read books that are in line with what you're trying to do. Sign up for things that are gonna teach you and allow you to grow. And yeah, the fifth thing I would say is reach out to people. Talk about what you're doing and just be open about it. Because once I started to talk about what I was doing and my goals and my ambitions and just like talking to people and reaching out for support, at first I didn't get a lot of it, but now I have an abundance of support in my life and an abundance of people that get what I'm trying to do, and it's helped so much. And I say push for that, push for good people in your life, and distance yourself from the people that aren't helping you. That has been huge for me because we can get so caught up in our old identity and in who we used to be, and that stops us from becoming who we want to be. So anything that's holding you back and like keeping you in that identity of who you were, get away from that and start getting in environments and surrounding yourself with people that are going to help you and challenge you and push you to be who you want to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.
Tripping all night in the ocean, falling in deep to devotion. We'll be like stars in the motion. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.